Hello everyone and welcome back to Monster Rancher Evo. In the last episode, which was also our last recording session, we kind of got our butts kicked, and I just realized I just gave the order to end the meeting without realizing exactly what orders I had given. It's been a while since I've played, as I'm sure you can tell by the title cards, in case you guys actually look at those. I have to admit, even though it's been a while since I've played the game for the show, I was unable to suppress my enjoyment for the game, and I started my own side file, so I've gotten a little farther than where I'm at here in the Let's Play, so I know a little bit about what's coming ahead. But I do know either way that we need to keep training, because that is why we got completely blasted the last time around. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quickly review my monster data, which I should have done the first week instead of now, but whatever. And I'm going to look for holes in our training methods. I think I need to get I need to get Leon and Arcia's life up, and Maya's for that matter. So I've learned a little bit more about how to actually play the game, which is shocking, I know. And I think I'm better prepared for training and raising my monsters correctly. Also, I've been reading all of your comments, and okay, thank you. I suppose that means the monster has aged up again. Whatever. So I have been reading all the comments and the criticisms and concerns and compliments. It's a lot of C words. And so I feel like I've got a fairly good handle on what I am doing, even though right now I'm sort of kind of blitzing through this rather than taking my time. The reason is because I'm trying to build up everybody's motivation so that I can train, and then I can get some cold hard cash. One of the things I've always liked about Monster Rancher is there is no real time limit. Even if your monsters die, that just means you're going to have more monsters to raise later on. There is nothing stopping us from training for months at a time, or even years at a time, while we wait here in Grabad until we're strong enough to take on that boss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably train in a week or two, do some show times, and then I'm going to take that money and... They're doing something called a Lucky Lotto in town. You can win stuff like money and items. We could use the money for our training expenses. One ticket is $2,000? Hell no! Hey, it's only $2,000. Don't be so cheap. Apparently, it's only once a year. It's only once 1 year. If we don't buy one, we'll have to wait 1 year. Don't you want to see if we win? You're going to buy a ticket, right? Okay. Okay, I'll get one. I hope we win. That's never come up with my other save. That's weird. Anyway, we're going to finish this week here, and then we'll train, and then I'm going to use that money to buy some new gadgets now that I know how to read charts. Hey, did it win, or did you... was I supposed to go to town, or do I just now only have $1,000? I do only have $1,000. Am I supposed to go to town? I don't understand. Alright, whatever. Maybe I just pissed away 2,000 gold for no reason. Let's train here, and then we'll take our money and head to town the week after. Buy some training gadgets for life increases. So essentially what's going on, in case you haven't played this game or you're looking for tips or whatever, is although your trainers have certain attributes they want to train, such as our big guy whose name I can't remember, Goffrey, I think, for the life. Anyway, so even though he wants to train power, there are times when you just have to tell him to screw themselves because you got other things you need to train. And right now, 3 of our 4 monsters really badly need their life up. So that's what we are going to do. Also, the color of the training implements here, right now all I have are green, the green eggs, and looking ahead, it's just that the other colors are not available to me yet. Once I get to other cities, level up a little bit, explore the world more, then I get access to more stuff. I don't think I can access any of the more advanced stuff yet. I just have to wait. If there is a way, I don't know it. But the point is that I basically have a handle on what I need to do here. And especially because some of the other eggs, some of the other training devices are going to get you... No, give me the money. Far more than the stat gains that we're currently getting. It sort of makes sense because it means that your first generation monsters are going to wind up being weak. That's usually the way Monster Rancher goes. And as you go down the generations, you have stronger and stronger monsters, and everybody is happy. Other than the first few monsters who had to be trained with suboptimal machines and then died. I just brought myself down. Anyway, so the point is, I do know basically what I'm doing here, which is good. And I have to admit, especially playing on my own and without the pressure of doing the show and without having the pressure of talking and all that nonsense, I'm really starting to think that Monster Rancher Evo is dethroning Monster Rancher 4 in my mind. Which is interesting, since I didn't even know Evo existed until I did the Monster Rancher 4 Let's Play and had plenty of people telling me that it existed. And it's been a pleasant surprise. Monster Rancher 4 is still currently one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. I've thought about redoing that video that I made on it. Maybe if future Pyro remembers, he'll put a little iCard in the top right corner so you can check out that video because it's a little buried in playlists now and hard to find. But anyway, that video is not one of my prouder moments. I feel like I've grown as a whatever the hell I am, content creator since then, and there were parts of that video that I would have cut, like the copyright infringing bits at the beginning and end to try to make a joke, and there was audio that I certainly could have done better. Hold on a second, we are having technical issues as always. Marvelous. Alright, so, but yeah, my top 10 favorite games is also, it's fluid because it has to do with my mood. Like, I put Super Mario Bros. 3 on there, and I'm not sure that's one of my 10 favorite games of all time anymore because it meant a lot to me. It was the game that got me into gaming. It was the very first one I saw, and where I actually comprehended this magical world of video games and how awesome it is and its implications to the world and how entertaining it was. But even though I have a lot of nostalgic memories for it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's one of my 10 favorites of all time. It's great. I love Mario 3. I'd play Mario 3 all day. Not literally. But, I don't know. 10 favorite. And I've played hundreds of games over the years, you know, because I'm... I'm 35 now. I wasn't 35 when I recorded the last recording session of Monster Rancher Evo, but I am 35 now. And, I've been gaming for probably 28 years, maybe? Played hundreds of games. And, alright, someone was telling me to keep going because it brings up the crowd satisfaction, which gives us more money, but they didn't throw any more coins at me, so... Anyway, so another game that's on that list is Mario World, which also, I don't know if that's true anymore. It was an incredible game, and for me it did define some of what I did for gaming. Let's see, Derpy and Leon got boosts of life. Leon mainly got accuracy, though. I'm going to buy the life machines. Archie and Maya need it too. So I'm going to review what machines we've got and go from there. Right. I guess I'm just going to go, because there's no reason for the meeting right now, so... Just gonna go. Anyway, where am I supposed to go with a lucky lotto ticket? There's something I'll ask you in the comments that hopefully I'll know at some point, even though it's still going to be 8 episodes before I read any of these comments, or rather, before I can implement any of these comments. But anyway. So now we have some cash, and hopefully we can get some life machines, because, dear God, do we need them. What else was on my top 10 favorite game? Like, I know my number 1, that's never going to be unseated. And my number 2 is starting to be unseated, because recently the Football Manager games have been less than stellar to me, but only because they've been hard. I was watching a... Hold on, let me... I just interrupted myself, but whatever. Let's see, which is the life one? Is it the plates? I think it's the plates. No. Alright, I need concentration for a second. Sorry, everybody. Alright, what is the plates? Or what is life? Life is plates. Okay, so... Unfortunately, I don't think I can pull up Intel on my machines, can I? Or can I? Yeah, those are... Wait, are these the ones I have? I guess they are the ones I have. I thought it would only pull up the ones in my reserve rather than the ones that are currently active. Well, that's fine. Alright, so what I have to do is I have to buy 4 tanks and 4 effects. So... Life is plate spin. Alright, let's make sure all 4 of my creatures can do plate spin. And I'm looking at the usable tricks. Anything they can't use is grayed out, as we've chatted about. Bottom left corner is the plate spin. And all 4 can use plate spin, and my computer is freaking the hell out. Could you not do that while I'm streaming? Thanks, buddy. Alright, so... Let's... So I could buy... So we have to buy the effect kits. So we'll buy... we can't afford 4. I mean, we can, but we can't afford the rest of it. So let's just buy 2 for now. Okay, and then we can buy the sub-effect of the object. So if I buy life tanks, then the tricks they learn will boost their life very quickly, but nothing else will get boosted. I'm going to buy 1 defense and 1 life. So now we can combine those. I believe I have just enough money to do it. Oh, I've bought a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to buy the plate kit. And then we'll... Or not buy it. We'll use a plate kit with a defense boost. And that costs 600, which I am just shy for getting another one, so we're going to sell something. We'll sell one of my Corpian kits, because I don't think any of my peeps can use them, can they? Might as well sell both. Boop. And yeah, no one can even use that. Alright, I may as well sell both then, because there's no reason to keep them if none of my monsters can use it. I mean, eventually we'll probably have a monster who can, but it doesn't matter right now. Okay, so for the second object we'll do plate and life, and that will super boost. Man, the controls for this bit is kind of weird. I know I don't have enough parts. Go screw yourself. Alright, and that will do it for this week. Not the episode. I know I started to say that like I was dealing with the episode. And now, ta-da! They announced the winner lottery numbers. That's not English. This is so exciting. Let's see. Huh? 2,000. Well, at least we didn't lose anything. Actually, that's pretty boring. Oh, there's always next time. We can look forward to that. Oh, sure we can. Great. Okay, so now comes the editing of training. So the problem with changing your... Oh yeah, someone was telling me to change that to hard and that. Boom, and yeah, there we go. Alright, so the problem with changing tricks is it resets your motivation, which means if we had high motivation and I started changing these tricks, we'd be in serious trouble. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that because everyone's motivation is kind of low. So we are going to switch you For power, be like power best. Right, but you're not getting it. You're getting life and defense. No understand what should me do. Should shut up and listen to me. Alright, and then for you, we'll give you the one that gives triple life, which I don't care. Marlene, I'm done with your sass. Alright, what does this do? I don't even remember what Drumbeat does. Power and defense. I gave her power and defense? Why did I do that? Yeah, let's go with this one. Intelligence, accuracy, and life. Alright, so everyone's motivation is reset, but that's fine. Because we need to change which stats are being trained, and that is where we are at now. So once again, we close our meeting. So ideally, you actually want to buy these tricks and whatevers ahead of time so you don't waste a week on motivation resets. But we don't have the money for that. We had to sort of waste a week trying to get everything organized. So looking at the numbers here, Derpy is okay. Actually, Derpy doesn't need his life up. Derpy needs intelligence and accuracy. So I think I'm going to go buy a different trick unless... Did I just... Wait a minute. Because now I have $2,000 more I didn't have. So that's accuracy and intelligence. Let's go the other direction. Well... Did I give that to anybody? No, you know what? Let's send it the other direction. Hold on. I'll show you what I mean. So we'll see if the intelligence kit works for Derpy. So we will gain his offensive might with accuracy second rather than gaining his accuracy with offensive might second. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Well, this is a lot of fun for me. I don't know if it's a lot of fun for you, but getting into the minutia, is that the right way to pronounce that word? Getting into the minutia of training correctly and juggling which numbers to raise and which ones not to really makes me happy. Speaking of juggling, a beginner's kit makes ball juggle, improves intelligence. Okay. So now we go to data and monster, and we'll see if I assume it's that first one? Because it's 5 balls? I hope? Because that's what Derpy needs, so let's give it a try. Alright, so we're going to buy 1 juggling kit. Yes. And I think I already have... Yeah, I already have an accuracy thing, so we'll do the juggling kit. And yes, Derpy can use that, as well as Arshia and Leon. And Leon is not going to get this. But we will also add the accuracy tank. Done. Please do so. And now we have something for Derpy to do once we go to the next week. Even though, again, I'm blowing a week because I didn't have this organized now. But that's fine. So, as I'm sure you can tell, as this episode is wrapping up, we are not going to have... Ooh, he didn't have any motivation anyway, so even better. Oh, wait, yeah, he did. Damn it. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, have the ball juggle. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're good. I'm happy with that. Oh, another thing I found is when the trainers reset their policies here, they only do it on the first week of every month. So as long as I check the schedule the first week of every month, we're okay, and everyone's going to stay exactly how I want them to be. All right. So anyways, we're wrapping up here, as I'm sure you can tell, as I said. It's going to be a couple episodes, maybe, before we get back to our adventure in the sewers. So right now we are just looking to train everybody up. Hopefully you guys can stick with me through that. And that will basically do it, since there's only 20 seconds left in the episode, and I might as well wrap it up here. I'm sure there's ways I could improve my training regimen. I'm sure there are ways I could be more efficient and I'm also sure I will figure that... Oh, no one reset their... whatever. I'm sure that I will figure it out as I play more, because I am really, really into this game. And I'm going to be playing this for a very, very long time. Might even get it on my emulator, so I can be sure to play it even once I take my PlayStation 2 out of my rotation here of my entertainment center. So that will do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.